Thank you. All right, hi everybody. It's nice to see you virtually. My name is Megan. For those of you who haven't taken a class with me at the bridge yet, I am the instructor on Saturday mornings. So I hope to see you all there when all this craziness is over. But for now, I think we're going to be live streaming. Next week, we might possibly be streaming from my house, which will be cool. We want to give a thank you to Tara and Shannon for having us and being at this beautiful place. And hopefully you guys can come check it out one day. So today we're just going to move around and feel good, kind of de-stress and give ourselves some time to breathe and to move. So we'll come to a comfortable seat and allow yourself just to settle in and take some nice big deep breaths in and out through the nose. Allow the eyes to close. And just focus on your breath. Taking nice full deep inhales into your belly. And feel the belly rise. Nice big exhale. Feel the belly draw in. And even feeling your muscles start to relax with every breath you take. Feel the tension release out of your shoulders, out of the neck.
Still should be doing this one.
And then feel your hips heavy and rooted. And feel the connection of your sit bones to the earth. Feel that grounding. And then from the support of your pelvis, feel lift up through the back of the spine. And on your next inhale, allow the shoulders to roll up towards the ears. And as you exhale, allow them to draw onto the back as the crown of the head reaches up to the sky. And then we'll bring our hands in front of the heart center. You'll set an intention for your practice, your movements, even just to give yourself time to breathe, time to move, or maybe there's somebody in particular you want to send extra love to today. We'll take another big full breath in. And as you exhale, bow your head to your very own heart. Release your hands, open the eyes, nice. Coming all the way up, we're gonna come to lie onto our backs to start. All right, so come to lie flat all the way back. And then hug the knees into the chest. Gently rolling your knees around like a ball. Massage your low back. And then we'll extend the left leg long on the mat. Hug your right knee in. And then we'll kick the right heel up to the sky and hold behind the back of the right leg. And let your hands press into the leg into the hands. Circle the right ankle around a couple times. And then we'll bend and extend the right knee a couple times. So kick your heel up to the sky and then bend the knee again. I see everybody's feet coming in and out of the camera. It's awesome. Nice. And then re-bend the right knee. We're going to open the arms out to a T. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, bring your right knee over to the left. Take a couple big breaths here. Feel the breath move into your belly. And Then we'll inhale all the way back up with the right knee. And then we'll extend the right leg long on the mat. And just notice the difference between the two sides. One leg might feel a little longer than the other. And then the left knee will hug in. Circle your left knee around a couple times. And then we'll kick the left heel up to the sky, hold on to the back of the leg. And then you can circle your left ankle around a couple times. And then re-bend through the left knee, and we'll bend and extend the knee. Kick your left heel up to the sky, and then re-bend the knee. And then keep your left knee bent. Take another big breath in, and now as you exhale, cross your left knee over to the right. Extend both arms out. Nice big deep breaths. And then as you inhale, bring your left knee all the way back up. Let's hug both knees into the chest. And then you'll hold on to the back of the legs. And from here, we're going to start to give ourselves a little momentum, roll up and down like a ball, have some fun. Nice rocking, everybody. And then we're going to come all the way up to a seated position.
Just in case they're like having a problem with this. Do you want to
Oh yeah, if you guys can't, if you end up dropping on the call at all, we're also doing Instagram Live, so you can check us out there. It's The Bridge Health and Fitness, all right? Cool, so we're same with Instagram.
Yeah.
All right, so come to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. And as you inhale, we're gonna reach the arms all the way up. Good, and as you exhale, release the hands. Inhale, arms reach up. Good, exhale, release. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, release. Good, inhale, last time. Nice, now as you exhale, we're gonna bring our right hand to our left knee. Left hand comes back behind us. Inhale to lift up through your chest. And as you exhale, start to twist to your left. Allow the inhale to grow long through the spine. And as you exhale, just a gentle twist. And then as you inhale, arms reach back up. Good, now the left hand will come to the right knee, right hand comes back behind you. Inhale to lengthen through the chest, and as you exhale, gentle twist. And then as you inhale, arms rise all the way back up. Beautiful, now as you exhale, we're gonna send the fingertips forward, right? And only go to where you can keep your spine nice and long. Maybe you add a little wiggle from side to side, let it feel good. And then as you inhale, we'll walk the fingertips all the way back. Nice, and let's switch the cross of the legs. Awesome. As you inhale, the arms will rise up. Good, let's bring the left hand to the right knee again. Inhale to lengthen through the chest, exhale to twist. Again, inhale to lengthen, exhale, belly draws in. And then we'll inhale the arms to rise. Nice, exhale, right hand to the left knee. Inhale to lift up through the chest, exhale to twist. And twist from the belly. And then inhale, arms reach back up. Beautiful. Now as you exhale, send the fingertips forward. Keep your hips and butt down. And breathe here. Again, you can add a gentle wiggle from side to side. And then as you inhale, we'll come all the way back up. Beautiful. Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling good. Woohoo! Cool. Let's come onto the hands and knees. Your hands will go directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. Spread your fingertips wide, and we'll go through a couple rounds of cat-cow. So as you inhale, lift up to the sky, shoulders pull back. And then as you exhale, round the tailbone, press the floor leg. Inhale to rise, look up. Exhale and round, draw in. Press the floor away, good. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Couple more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. And exhale, round. Good. As you inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Then we'll untuck the toes, send your hips back. Fingertips walk out in front of you, come into a child's pose. Let your head, your neck, your shoulders, everything relaxes. And feel your breath moving into the sides of your waist, the low back, the ribs. And then as you inhale, we'll make our way back up to all fours. Awesome. From here, we'll step the right foot forward between the hands. Yeah, and if you can't reach the ground, totally fine. You can grab a pillow, soup cans, paint cans, you guys said. And you can use that for blocks. From here, you're going to inhale to lift the chest, let your hips sink down, broaden through the chest. And then as you exhale, we're going to rock the hips back. Begin to straighten your right leg. Good. Pull up on those right toes. Beautiful. Inhale to rock forward, broaden through your chest. Exhale to rock back. Nice big breaths. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, rock back. Good. Two more. Inhale, forward. Exhale back. Last time, inhale forward. Good, now we're going to stay forward and we'll inhale to reach the arms all the way up. Nice. Good. And then we'll bring the right hand to your right hip. Reach up through your left arm, take a big breath in, and as you exhale, press into the right. Feel a beautiful stretch in the front of your left hip. And then as you inhale, we'll rise back up. Good. Your left palm will plant down on the mat. Right arm's going to reach up to the sky. Now, if you have any shoulder problems, your hand can stay on your hip. Good. If you want to add on, make it a little bit harder, you can lift your back knee up off the mat. Beautiful. Keep squeezing your legs towards one another. Taking another big breath in. And now as you exhale, release your right hand down. Your back knee is lifted. Let's lower it back down. Good. Now we're going to pull the hips back, straighten through your right leg again. Pull up onto the toes and breathe. Hello, hamstrings. Good morning. Great. Then we're going to add a little twist here. So your left palm stays down. You might have to rebend a little bit more through your right knee, and then your right arm's going to reach up. Woo. Keep flexing your right foot. You guys can't see it, but Shannon's hamstrings are tight. Take a nice big breath in.
But she's smiling.
Yes, she's smiling now. We're going to exhale, release the hand down. Beautiful. Come back to all fours. Take a moment, feel. Maybe the right hip feels a little different than the left. And then we'll step the left foot forward. Good. All So let your hips get heavy, and we'll reach through the chest, broaden through the collarbones. Fingertips are either down on the ground or maybe on blocks or what have you. And as you exhale, we'll pull the hips back, begin to straighten through the left leg. It's okay to have a bend in the knee. And then we'll inhale to rock forward. Exhale to rock back. Inhale forward. Exhale, rock back. Good, 2 more. Inhale forward. Nice, exhale back. Last time, inhale forward. Good, now we're gonna stay forward. And as you inhale, arms will circle up to the sky. Now grab hold of your right wrist with the left hand. As you inhale, lift up through the right hand, and as you exhale, press into the left. You can also keep your left hand on the hip as well. Take a deep breath into the front of your right hip, right belly. And then inhale, arm back up to rise. As you exhale, right hand's gonna come down to the ground. Left arm will reach up to the sky, or again, if you have any shoulder pain, left hand comes to the hip. To make it a little harder on yourself, you can lift the back knee up off the mat. If you find that it might hurt your neck to look up to the sky, you can also look down to the ground. Another full breath in. And as you exhale, release your left hand down. Let's lower the right knee to the mat if it's not already there. And now we're gonna send the hips back. So we have a little bend in the left knee. Big, deep, full breaths. Maybe wag the hips a little side to side just to open up a little more. Nice, now your right palm's gonna stay down. Give yourself a little bit more of a bend in the left knee. And then we'll reach the left arm up to the sky, or again, hand to the hip. You got it. Beautiful. And as you exhale, release the hand down. Cool. Then from here, we're going to step our back foot forward all the way to the top of the mat. So you're in a forward fold. As you inhale, bring the hands to the shins, lift and lengthen your chest halfway. And as you exhale, fold. Inhale, hands travel to shins, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. From here, clasp opposite elbows and let everything hang forward. Allow the tension to roll out your shoulders, your neck, your forehead. And then just add as a ragdoll, a little sway side to side. And then the fingertips will release down to the ground. As you inhale, we lengthen through the chest. As you exhale, fold. Good, keep a little bend in the knees. And as you inhale, we're gonna sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, hands will come back through the heart center. Let's close the eyes. Feel the beautiful warmth and energy circulating through your body. And coming back to your intention, what's your motivation, your dedication for your movements, your practice today? And then as you inhale, we'll reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Good, I'm just switching on my mat so you guys can see. Let's interlace the thumbs, spread your fingertips wide. You're gonna root down through your left foot, reach up through your left arm, and then as you exhale, send your hips to the left, crescent to the right. Bring the sides of the neck back, nice and breathe. And try and pull your thumbs apart without actually pulling them apart. And then as you inhale, rise back up. Good, and we'll switch directions. So now your right hand's gonna reach up. And then as you exhale, press into the left. You can let your right hip pop out, bringing the sides of the neck back. And then inhale, rise, beautiful. I'm gonna switch ways now, and as you exhale, we'll fold forward to touch the mat. Inhale, hands come to shins, lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, the arms will rise all the way up to the sky. And exhale, hands will travel to the heart. So we'll go through some half sun salutations and then maybe through some full sun salutes. So feel free to join along. I'm going to inhale, arms will rise. As you exhale, fold. Feel free to close your eyes while you do this. Feels good. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms will reach all the way back up to the sky. And exhale to fold. Inhale, hands to shins, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms will rise all the way back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms rise. Good, last time, exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Now as you exhale, we'll plant the palms and step back to a plank. I promise not too many of these. Take a nice big breath in. Now as you exhale, you're gonna send your hips up and back to a down dog. Keep spreading wide through your fingertips. The feet are about hip width distance apart. Then you can pedal your feet out, shake your head, yes and no. Now, if down dog is too much for you, you can come into a puppy pose. So if down dog's cool for you, stay there. Puppy pose is when your knees are down. You walk your fingertips out in front of you, almost like child's pose, but your knees are higher. Nice, and then from here, we're gonna inhale to rock forward to a plank. Hands are directly underneath the shoulders. And as you exhale, the first one, everybody will lower their knees to the mat. Good, and then bend your elbows, lower all the way down to your belly. Your hands are on either side of the chest. Untuck the toes. And then as you inhale, press the floor away, lift the chest up to cobra. Nice, another full breath in. And then exhale back up through all fours, and then down dog. Take a couple breaths in down dog. And then we'll inhale high up onto the toes, lift between the hands. As you exhale, bend your knees. If you are a jumper, you can jump forward, or you can walk your feet all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, the arms will rise. Beautiful, we're gonna do two more. Exhale and fold. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, come to down dog. So you'll step your feet back to a plank and then lift hips up and back. Inhale, forward to plank. Good. Now as you exhale, you can lower your knees down, then your chest, or you can bend the elbows and lower all the way down. Inhale, chest to rise, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Taking your down dog as a reset, finding your breath again. Once more, we'll inhale high up onto the toes, look between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees. You can walk or jump forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up all the way to the sky. Last time, exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms, down dog. Inhale, forward to a plank. Good, now we're gonna hold our plank. I have my little watch on, so we're just gonna hold for a couple seconds here. Nice big breath, squeeze everything. Nice planks, everybody, good. As you exhale, lower to the belly. Good, inhale the chest to rise. Nice, and then exhale, we'll lower all the way down to the belly. Good. From here, we're gonna prop ourselves up onto our forearms. So your elbows will go directly underneath the shoulders. Spread your fingertips wide. And we're not doing a whole heck of a lot here, but you're dragging your elbows back towards you without actually moving them. Then I want you to shrug your shoulders, right? Pull the shoulders onto the back and then press the floor wide, lift up through the chest. Good. You can look over your left shoulder, then the right shoulder. And then we'll look back to center, lower back to the belly. Nice, hands will plant underneath your shoulders, and then as you inhale, come back up to a cobra. Last time, exhale through all fours, and then relax down into a child's pose. Again, feel the breath moving into the low back, your ribs. And then as you inhale, travel back up to all fours. We'll go through a down dog. And then as you inhale, come up high up onto the toes, look between the hands. Exhale, walk or jump the feet to the top of the mat. As you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, arms will reach all the way up. And exhale, hands come back to your heart center. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna take a big step back with the right foot. So your right heel will become parallel with the outside edge of the mat. Very good. Arms will come out to a T, warrior two. Nice. Now you're drawing your legs towards one another as if you had a rubber band squeezing them together. And gaze out over your left fingertips. Allow the shoulders to relax. Beautiful. Feel the strength going up through the legs, the belly. And then as you inhale, reach the arms up, straighten the left leg. Nice. As you exhale, come back to warrior two. Now your left elbow will come to your left knee. Right arm either reaches up to the sky. You can swing it alongside the ear. Right, if you're a really advanced practitioner, you can bring your left hand down to the ground. You don't have to.
Or if you just speak too early in the morning.
Or if you too early in the morning, that's right. Imagine your one long line from the outside edge of your right foot, traveling up through the right waistline, and reaching all the way out through the crown of the head, the fingertips. Good. Whose legs are burning? We'll inhale back up, warrior two. Woo. Exhale, fingertips will release down. Come to the ball of the back foot, and then we'll step forward to a forward fold. Take a moment, notice, breathe. And then inhale to re-lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms will rise all the way up. Good. Now as you exhale, we're gonna bring the hands to the hips. Take a big step back now with your left foot. I'm just gonna travel this way. So the outside edge of your left foot is parallel with the outside edge of the mat. Bend deep into the right knee. Good. And then we'll bring the arms out to warrior two. Gaze out over your right fingertips. Let your legs settle, the hips settle. Relax the shoulders. Nice. And then as you inhale, flip the palms. Good. And as you exhale, left hand comes to the left leg, right arm reaches up, lean back. And then as you inhale, we'll come back up, warrior two. Straighten your right leg for a moment, arms reach up. And as you exhale, rebend. Good, now your right elbow comes to the right knee. Left arm can either reach up to the sky or swing it alongside the ear. Keep the legs drawing towards one another. And again, feel as if there was a nice diagonal line going from your left heel, left outside edge of the foot, traveling up the left leg, left waistline, left fingertips. Again, the advanced variation here is to bring your right fingertips down. Take another big breath in. And as you exhale, fingertips release down. Step forward to the top of the mat. Give yourself a moment. Breathe. And then inhale, re-lengthen the chest, look forward. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms will rise. Beautiful. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Good. As you exhale, this time we're going to interlace the hands behind the back. And take a big step back with our left foot. So you can either plant your left heel down or stay high in the front of the left foot. Draw the shoulders back. Yeah. So we're in a high lunge here, or warrior one. Whichever one feels more comfortable for your hips. On the inhale, lift up through the chest, draw the shoulders back, gaze up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, we're gonna lean to the left a little bit, send your butt back, and then fold forward into humble warrior. Your hands can maybe lift up the back, lift up off the back, and then pull your right hip back. So now the hips are squared with the front of the mat. This is a super big hip opener. Take another big breath into the belly. And a beautiful breath out. Then we'll very slowly release the fingertips down to frame your front foot. From here, you're going to come to the ball of the back foot. And we're going to start to rock forward and back a little bit. We want to give ourselves some momentum. Yeah, and then we're going to lift that left leg up to the sky. Right, if you're really tight in your right leg, you can keep a bend in the knee. And then walk your fingertips forward. You got it. Flex your left foot. Breathe. And then we'll release the left foot down next to the right. Good. Shake your legs out. Give yourself a wiggle. And then on your next inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and bow. Inhale, the arms will rise. Good. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, feel all that beautiful energy circulating. Maybe your right hip is buzzing a little. And then on the inhale, arms reach all the way back up. Good. Now we're going to step back with our right foot. And again, you can stay in a high lunge position, or you can plant the foot down into warrior one. Hands will interlace behind the back. Good. As you inhale, lift up through the chest, lean back. And now as you exhale, you're going to send your butt back, your chest to the right. Yeah. And then pull your left hip back. So then the hips become square. The arms can reach up to the sky. Great. And if this is too much for the shoulders, you can grab hold of opposite forearms. Keep both legs strong. Nice, another full breath in. And as you exhale, fingertips will release down to frame your left foot. Come up onto the ball of the back foot. And we start to shift forward and back, forward and back. And then from here, once you get a little momentum, we'll kick the right leg up to the sky, flex your foot. Yeah. Fingertips walk out in front of you. And keep your right leg super strong. Imagine you're pressing a wall away from you with that right foot. Awesome, another full breath in. And then exhale, release, step lower to a forward fold. Inhale, inhale to lengthen.
Don't worry, we got it.
Yeah, exhale and fold. Fitness instructor here, just freak out. Inhale, arms will reach all the way up. Good, take your time.
Plasma.
Exhale, hands will come to the heart. Nice. All right, let's give our legs a little break for a second. So you can take your ankles, roll them out, shake your legs out. We're going to do one balancing pose just to have fun with it. So this is real time. If I fall, you guys see me fall. It's all good. So we're going to start on our left foot. So you're going to bend through the left knee, coming into tree pose. Your right toes will turn out. So the toes will start down on the ground. Your heel will be on your left calf. And then from there, hands can come to your heart. So I want you to find some stability first, right? Feel the grounding in your left foot, the strength. And then from there, maybe you travel the right foot to your left calf, hang out there. Or you can grab hold of your right foot and place it on your left upper inner thigh. Right? And then you're squeezing your legs in towards each other, so the foot glues into the thigh into the foot. And then from that magnetizing, there's a lift up through the belly. Good. And if you fall out, you come right back in. Right? We try. We have fun. And then the arms might reach up. Keep holding and breathing. You got it. Right? When everything is crazy around us, we have our practice to ground us. We can be still. And then release the hands, good. Release the foot, good. Give your left ankle a little roll. And then we'll switch. So now your right foot's down. The ball of the left foot starts on the ground. You can bring your hands to the hips. And then we'll bring the left heel to the right calf, or you can bring it up a little bit higher. Just know one side's different than the other. Respect that. Yeah, again, if you fall out, you come right back in. You try and try. And then hands will come to your heart. If you want to add on, arms reach up. Oh, I see a family of 3 all doing tree pose. I love it. Awesome. Good job. Then if you wanted to have fun and play around with it, you can bring your left arm to your left leg, right? Just a variation. You're going to reach up through your right arm, and then as you exhale, really glue your legs towards one another and then start to lean to the left. Nice. And then as you inhale, come all the way back up. Good, release the leg.
I like that leaning tree.
Yeah, leaning tree. And then we'll come all the way back to the top of the mat. We'll do one more vinyasa flow, and then we'll head down to relax. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale and fold. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, down dog. And this down dog, you can let the hips rock side to side. You can bend the knees. Whatever feels good for you. And then we'll rock forward to a plank. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale, rise up to a cobra. Nice, and then exhale, child's pose. Right, so let your breathing maybe slow down a little bit as we transition to a more restful practice. And then as you inhale, make your way all the way back up. We're going to transition into a seated position. Take your time getting up though. And from here, you're going to extend your legs out in front of you. Nice. Now, if you have really tight low back or tight hips, and you find yourself like sitting upright is just purely painful, or not painful, but uncomfortable, you can take a block or a blanket and place it underneath your butt. So then your hips are lifted, right? That's just an option. If you're at home, pillow, blanket, whatever you got. As you inhale, the arms will rise up to the sky. Take a beautiful breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to send the chest forward. Fingertips reach for whatever you can grab. So even if it's your upper shins, like beneath your knees, that's totally cool. As long as you're imagining the back of the legs getting longer with every breath. Flex both feet, even pull your baby pinky toes back towards the face. As you inhale, re-lengthen a little bit. And then as you exhale, fold. And then we'll inhale and roll all the way back up. Very good. So now we're going to take our left sole of the foot, place it against your right inner thigh. Yep. If it feels more comfortable, you can open your left hip open a little bit more to the left. You got it. The right fingertips will come beside your right hip. Your left arm is going to reach up to the sky. Take a beautiful breath in. And as you exhale again, fold. So if you have the range of motion, you can grab hold of the outside edge of your right foot. You get a nice twist. Use the fingertips behind you as traction to pull your belly to the right. Good. Send the breath directly into the back of your ribs. And then as you inhale, we'll rise back up. Good, and then we'll switch sides. Your left leg will extend long. The right sole of the foot comes to your left inner thigh. Good, you can open your right leg out a little bit more if you need that room. Left hand comes back behind you. Start to twist the belly now, right before we go down. Right arm reaches up. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, reach for the outside edge of the shin, the knee, whatever you can grab. And just know one side is always different than the other. And again, use the fingertips on the ground to pry the belly over to the left. And on your inhale, we'll make our way back up. Good. Let's bring both soles of the feet together. The hands will come either to your ankles or you can grab hold of the inner edges of the feet. Allow the shoulders to relax down. For a moment, just sit up nice and tall. Allow the crown of the head to reach up to the sky. And then from here, allow yourself to curl, right? In this position now, we can curl forward. Your elbows can rest on the knees if you can reach there. For comfort reasons, if you are super tight in the front of the hips, you can extend your feet out a little bit further in front of you. And then on your inhalation, come all the way back up. Good, now we'll come to lie completely flat on the ground. So from here, you'll roll down onto your back. Take your time. And then we'll come into a figure four. So your right ankle will cross over the left knee. And you have an option to keep the hips down and just press the right knee away, maybe with your right hand, get a nice outer hip stretch. The other option is to hug the left knee into the chest, hold on to the back of the leg. You got it. Nice big breaths. You can add a rock from side to side. And then from here, so you're going to keep the position of your legs. The arms will come out to a T. And we're going to shift our whole figure four over to the left. So the right sole of the foot comes to touch the ground if it can. And you can even hold on to your right foot with the left hand. Keep the right knee moving away. Nice big breath. You can even turn your gaze to look over to the right fingertips. And then as you inhale, we'll rise back up. Good, the right foot's gonna come down to the ground. Now the left ankle will cross over the right knee. Good job. From here, you can stay here. Stage one is to press the left knee away from you. Take a couple breaths like this. The other option is to interlace the hands behind the right leg. Give yourself a couple rocks from side to side. And then from here, we'll open the arms out to a T again, and we'll move our whole figure four over to the right. The outside edge of your whole left foot will plant down if it can. You can use your right hand to give yourself traction. Let the left knee reach up towards the sky, away from the belly. Maybe even gaze out over the left fingertips. And then as you inhale, come all the way back up. Good, let's place both soles of the feet on the ground. And take your palms, place them on top of your thighs so your hip creases match your wrist creases. And you're just gonna press your thighs away from you. Taking a couple full breaths here. And then we're gonna extend the left leg long on the mat. The right knee will hug in, and then kick your right heel up to the sky. Good. Just starting to unwind, circle the ankle around. If you have any low back pain or discomfort while you do this, you can keep your left foot planted. And then we'll rebend through the right knee. Extend the right leg long. Notice, feel. And then the left knee will guide in. Give it a nice squeeze. And then kick your left heel up to the sky. Hold on to the back of the leg. You can point and flex the foot. And then we'll bring both knees into the chest. Gently rock yourself from side to side. The knees can be separated or they could be together. And you can stay here or you can come into a happy baby. So in happy baby, the soles of your feet reach up to the sky. You bend the knees. Now if you're really tight in the front of the hips, you might have to lift your head up to grab hold of the feet. But once you're there, allow everything to come back down and just gently rock side to side. If the outside edges of the feet aren't available to you, you can grab hold of your ankles or your shins. And it's okay if you happen to roll all the way over. And then we'll hug both knees back into the chest. Now as you exhale, we'll come to lie all the way down for Shavasana. Allow yourself to completely relax. Let go of any leftover tension. I'm just going to sit upright just so I can walk you guys through a guided Shavasana. So allow yourself, your entire body, to completely relax. Allow your toes, the soles of the feet, tops of the feet, your ankles, allow them to relax. There's no tension in your calves or shins. No tension in the knees. Your thighs are relaxed. The hips are relaxed. Your breath is easy, natural. There's no tension in the belly. Feel the back of the ribs supported by the earth. Allow the shoulders to completely rest. There's no tension in your upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, wrists, hands, or fingers. The back of your neck is long, and the front of the throat is soft. There's no tension in your jaw, the cheeks, the eyes, the eyebrows, the space between the eyes. Feel your scalp soft. And allow yourself to take another couple breaths. Feeling your entire body supported by the earth. And then very slowly begin to take a deeper breath in through the nose and a gentle and loving breath out. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle the toes, and stretch the arms and stretch your legs. And then when you're ready, in your own time, hugging the knees into the chest. And then coming to roll all the way onto one side, you'll use your strong arms to make your way back up to a seated position. And from here, the hands will travel to your heart center. Allow the eyes to gently close. And take a moment here to send yourself so much love and gratitude for your practice, for the body that you have to move in, for having the time and space to practice, and the technology. And send yourself gratitude and love for taking time to work on yourself so then you can better serve those around you, your friends and families and loved ones. May this stay with you as you go off into the rest of your day and the weeks that come. And we'll take another big full breath in and a full breath out. And I'll gently sing the sound of Om one time, and you can sing along or just join or just listen. I'll take a full breath in. Bow your head to your very own heart. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Shannon, Fiddler's Elbow. Namaste.
Namaste. Om Shanti.